Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday. Today's game is the Land of Boggs Decor Dash. And I don't know about you, but I quite enjoy the Land of Boggs YouTube shorts. So when I saw that there was a game coming out, and of course with their YouTube channel they've advertised it, I was kind of keen to play it, and it came out right at the end of last year. I can't remember if it was just before Christmas or just after Christmas. But it is simply a running game. Cool power-ups, but this is called Decorate and Dash because you can decorate your house. Personally, I don't know if that's going to hold too much appeal to me, but I'm kind of interested to see if they are able to incorporate the humor I'm familiar with from the YouTube videos, as well as other characters. We've got some training, so hopefully throughout this video you'll see I'll be able to go further and further. Go to the bottom, 401 megabytes. So possibly that is not going to have any additional downloads. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've watched any of the Land of Boggs stuff on YouTube. It's kind of fun, it really is. But this is the game, so you and I, let's see what happens when we start the Land of Boggs Decor Dash for the first time. Don't allow. Not to track. Welcome. By tapping confirm, you accept all the policies and privacies and conditions. Sure. This is an iPhone 14 Pro, so the dynamic island is right there. Oh, it's not voice acted. I know they changed the voice of this character. Maybe both of them. Was it a year or two ago now? And it's not auto-playing either. Although dang, seems pretty appropriate for that character. I kind of want to go back actually. I missed it. The very top of that speech bubble was cut by the dynamic island. You can see here, that's mostly okay. It's gone right to the top, and I do appreciate that. But, just like for the tutorial aspect, we got a tap to run. I do like that little 3D bit there, that's kind of fun. Swipe up. And swipe down. Left. Right. No surprises there, which is good. Means it's going to be quite accessible for those familiar with, say, like the Minions running game. I don't know about you guys, but I've certainly played quite a lot of that in the past. On the left side, it does show how much time's left on that power-up. But it's a bit of a shame that the tutorial has stopped. It didn't tell me to pick up the power-up, it didn't tell me or show me where the indicator was at how much energy it had left. So this was a very bare bones tutorial. I haven't played a lot of runners recently, but safe to say this visual style is reminiscent of a certain Subway Runners, I think it's called. Whereas this is similar to... Oh, what's that called? Maze Run? No, Temple Run. That's what this gives me vibes of. God, it's been ages since I played Temple Run. Oop. Yes, that just happened. And my thumb wasn't... My thumb's mostly not too far away from her feet. The thing is, swiping down brought my thumb close to that bottom of that menu. Again, no tutorial. What was the benefit of coming back here? I was also a big fan of the Minions. No, I'm not going to do that. Was it Rayman? Rabbids? I don't quite remember. Yeah, not too bad to start with. I do appreciate that if you want to watch an advert, the game will double your reward. It's one of the nicer ways to monetize a game. Give the player a choice. You watch this, we give you this. I'm just going to claim. It's going to be interesting to see if the game will force any other adverts upon us, or if it is genuinely the player's choice to watch them or not. We can choose to have supers, but again, the game's not really reminding us, not telling us to look down here. It didn't even pause to start. We were running whilst that was at the bottom, something we hadn't seen before. Because I've got experience with runners, I can look at it and understand what's happening. We've got a puzzle piece, what's that for? You know, the game is making assumptions about its user base, that the users know how runners work. I always think it's a little dangerous to make grand assumptions about players. You don't know. Via the YouTube channel, they can look at their analytics and go, oh, we've got a young audience, we've got an older audience. But this feels, I hate to say it, but almost a little lazy. Look at how delayed that animation was. Collect all 9 unique puzzle cards to unlock the skateboard. Why was the puzzle piece in a chest when we had already picked it up? So, the logic here is, we picked up this puzzle piece, we put it in a chest, and now we took it out of said chest. It's weird. It says bonus wheel. What do we think? Is there going to be an advert? It doesn't say there's an advert for this bonus wheel. So if there's a cut and the audio is changed, then we know there was an advert, so I'll cut it out for you guys. Okay, so yes, there was an advert. It's weird, again, that the game, in one aspect, will say, hey, it will say 2 times the coins for watching an advert, and yet have a button for bonus wheel and not say there's any adverts there. I need a what? 8-7 minutes into this game and already it feels not finished. And that audio for the keyboard typing sounds old. I don't mean the keyboard old, I mean the audio sounds old. Like when the game audio, for example, sounds crisp, but when they're typing, there's like an extra layer of sound that sounds like it's, I don't know, an MP3 from the 90s. You know, it's audibly worse quality sound than the background music. So whilst the keyboard sound itself is distracting, you got this added element of this weirdness to it. It says here, tap me to help you decorate, but then it's saying tap to run. Okay, Dynamic Island is in the way. You see that? Also, it dims the screen. I don't think I got this via HDMI out, so I can see where the Dynamic Island interacts with the screen. And I don't remember noticing many games change the, like, that gets more contrasty, does it? How odd. So I'm touching Dynamic Island, I'm not touching anything else. And yet that banner's clearly not designed for this iPhone. Well, let's hit living room and enter. Ah, hopefully this will be like a quest system. Armchairs, ceiling, coffee table, yeah. No side quests just yet, but at least we got a price list. We know how much money we need to make. That drink, I think it's from like the Christmas episode, if I remember right. Okay, I can't move any more than that. I can't go up or down, I can just go side to side. But her character model looks pretty cool. It looks better quality than some of the other stuff in this frame. Almost like her simplicity works well and the rest of the room is too complicated in comparison. And now it's not saying run, is it? Well, we know right side, bottom right, that is going to be the skateboard puzzle piece. But you can see that is going all the way down to the bar. So just be careful, because you... Okay, I'm going to let the bar go. I'm going to genuinely tap the bottom there. Oh. Super cleaner. It's not telling us what this does, so we, as the player, must have used the cleaner and must realise it's now leveled up, but I don't know if it's that more time, is that stronger, faster sucking, I don't know. I don't have the coins for that mystery box, what are you trying to do to me? I know I don't have enough coins. How odd. It almost tried to force me to buy something I can't afford. Okay, so at least the free box has given us a reason to come back to the game. We know in an hour we can get some more. Although, top left, the gems. Not told us exactly what we use the gems for yet. Dynamic Island is in the way again. Ever so slightly. It's like, covers the black and maybe 2 or 3 pixels of the brown. I want to check the settings. Nothing about vibrations. Nothing about graphic quality. Just sound on or off. Well, let's go back running. At least this aspect seems mostly thought out. And just it just looks unnervingly too much or too similar to that. Is it Subway Riders? Is that what that's called? So we've got one chest. I'm guessing that's going to open at the end of the stage. But where did the 3x multiplier come from? I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the top. That had been that way since the start. Now in the Land of Boggs, there are other characters. So far, it's fine that we haven't met any of them yet. Because this is... I guess the game might argue this is still the tutorial. But I am expecting to meet our bestie at some point. Now you'll see on the right side it does say our top run, and I do appreciate that we have something to aim for. I would hope that we have the ability to add friends somewhere, because at the moment we're just racing against ourselves. I don't know if it's that connected to Game Center that it would read the Game Center lead friend list and generate leaderboards that way. And if it doesn't tell us, I wouldn't be too unhappy about that. A lot of games in my experience have some sort of Game Center interaction but don't really advertise it too much or explain how to get certain aspects of it to work. I want to keep going a little bit more. See if we can find a different location. Still town. Like, I don't know how we unlocked this in the first place. I can't see anything on screen that hints at there being a distance meter. Like, get to a certain point and you unlock a new level. We just had a sound and I'm wondering if that sound was like, go faster. Again, this town. Whoa, whoa. It's getting a little bit more tricky. Wait, was that a gap? I did not see that gap. Oh, it put both up. Kind of a lack of fanfare from that, isn't it? I think we can buy stuff now. Oh, and you actually gotta touch the item, don't you? Ah, SNES, oh my. NES controllers. Ah, it's just a little bit short. I would imagine the lamp probably be something next, and that might be a mirror. And probably windows. I'm guessing that is doing this checklist in groups. Once we get the arm... Oh, it's 11 things to get, okay. Side quest. Capture the thief. Well, it says do it. So let's do it. Oh, so it doesn't look like it's going to change the normal run. I'm going to try and look around the town, this area, see if there's any familiar locations. Because yeah, Boggo does have some recurring places. For example, the coffee shop. Or would they use the coffee shop as somewhere you got to redecorate, I wonder? Now, I'm not going to go to the jungle either. I'm going to again keep on running and see if there's a way for us to go somewhere else. And once again, I forgot to check what the times multiplier was at the start. Because it's times 5 now, and the previous one was times 3. I couldn't tell you if that's been like that since the start and I'd missed it. And if it hasn't, I don't know what I've done to make it go 5x. See, it says jungle. Oh, tree. I was not expecting the hydrant. Yes, you can go under it, okay. Double coins. Looks a little odd, but you can mostly make it out that they're doubles. Oh. A little jump scare. That's fun. Yeah, okay, not getting the vacuum for now. Clearly, some of these barriers you can't go over or under. Again, trees, so not a new location yet. Oh, certainly got enough for that new chair. Oh, this is a little tricky. Ooh, just got it. Yes, new high score. me know in the comments what running games, what runners you've got experience with. I think out of all the ones I've done, it probably was the Minions I got the most out of. But it was also one of the running games that got the most updates and changes to it. I think it's still going. Like Temple Run being one of the first big ones, it got a sequel rather than an app-focused update. I have got, well, I had Cannibal on Ouya, but I do have it as a mini on PS3 and PSP, and I suppose PS Vita by extension. Oh, that gets tricky. It's so anticlimactic, that treasure chest. I kind of want to see a leaderboard now. Where am I in the world? Where am I against other people? Well, let's get that chair so we can see what happens next. Did it just... Okay, so it's only going to give us one thing at a time here. Now it's times 6. How is that multiplier working? Like, I'm tapping the super cleaner and I'm not getting any feedback. So I don't know what happens. And I'm trying to go left and right in this room, but it literally is just this. There's no 3D aspect to this. Because the weights on the left there, is that doesn't look crisp on my screen. It looks surprisingly low resolution compared to everything else on this screen. Well, I don't know, that no pain no gain looks odd as well. Like, there's occasional bright red spots and then very dull pinky red colour. It's weird. Like, the UI is so crisp at the bottom and the icons are so crisp, and then you look at it and go, oh, the weights are really low and so is the picture. And yet this running thing that Boggo's on is decent. Like, I'm trying to interact with Boggo here and nothing's happening when I touch her or touch the running machine or the weights, the window, poster. That's really boring. Don't want to interact with her. Well, I'm going to hit the super cleaner 420. Let's see if it gives us any information of what the upgrade is. Because I don't even know if that's 5 things to collect to upgrade it once, or is that 5 upgrades and it's finished. It's so unclear. And we get no information, no feedback. Not even a vibration that we've done it. Alright, we got top on the left side. Premium membership. $1.99 a week. Automatic renewals, cancel any time. But that $1.99 a week is pretty small. Red box, 90%. 90% off, 499,555. What? 49221111. What crazy money's that? What's this free box? Watch ad for more gems. We don't even know what the gems are for. The game hasn't told us that yet. Well, see if we can do one more and try and get the skateboard, so at least we can see what that feels like to race on. There's now times 6 on the top left, or middle left, and at least we now know it starts like that. But I can't tell you what's causing that multiplier. Well, time 12 is nice when you get the 2x. Now my worry is that we're going to get a puzzle piece and it's going to be a piece that we've already got before. I don't know if the game would do that to us. And that car sound. I swear I've heard that in like Mega Drive racing games before. Super Monaco Grand Prix, if anyone else has played that. That sounds like the acceleration of cars. Now we're trying to get that Superman suit, aren't we? Try and do that side quest. It's kind of a shame that the game didn't have any fanfare for getting the side quest. Why can't someone like Mark be the one who gives us the side quest? Or parents, or brothers, or sisters, or someone. There are enough characters in Boggo that one of them could be designated the quest giver. Like, I know Boggo doesn't like using the telephone, but that could have been its own fun little sequence where someone calls her, she panics. Hyperventilate sounds a little rude, but, you know. Oh, there's the robber. Taking my, monies. I'm slowly catching up. Ah, again, somewhat anticlimactic. Not even a funny, goofy, you know, shout when Goofy falls kind of thing. Well, not being on the top one yet. It would be fun if every one we do beats the previous. Sure. I wonder if going here will slow things down just a little bit. I'm kind of sure that's how it worked in the Minions, where things got a little quick in the area you were in, that you could go a side area, maybe go from Gru's lab to the house, and then the house section would be a little slower than where you'd just come from. But I have not done Minions in a very long time. I think I last did Minions when I had an Android phone, so that was, what, 5 years ago maybe? Yeah, we only got one piece. Hey, new high score. So times 6, does that go to times 7 now? Okay, we got that. What happens next? Use a mega head start, so okay. Now it's times 7. Do you think it's the amount of items in the room that changes the multiplier? So couch, small chair, table, wall, floor, ceiling light, door? That does make 7. Because I thought we were just decorating just for decorating? Like it's just some sort of side activity, something to do with the money you get from these games. But perhaps it actually affects the multiplier. If it tells us this at some point and I missed it, I do apologize. And if you worked it out before me, you should have put it in the comments. I don't want to do the head start. I don't remember how much money we need to get the next item. But it would be nice now we've kind of worked it out to earn enough money to then see if we can buy something new and increase the multiplier. Where's the puzzle piece? Now, again, what will also be interesting, is that the only one we can get? Or will it pick up puzzle pieces for other items now? Or do we have to unlock the skateboard, clear it, to unlock a new board, and then it will give us a new puzzle piece? I don't know. In a way, it's a little odd that the scores and the multiplier and the pause button are where they are. There's so much of the screen real estate up top that's not being used. Like, there's the dynamic island. But at least for the pause button, it makes a little bit of sense to have that closer to hand. But if we're playing with our thumbs, shouldn't the pause button be at the bottom where our thumbs are? Because I would, like, I've played this whole video with my right hand. So my thumbs are at the bottom. Thumb is at the bottom of the screen. Ooh, whoops. So for me to reach that pause button on the top left, I would have to use my second hand to reach up there. Ah. Man, I didn't even see that I hit anything there. Hit detection. It's a little frustrating. I wonder if it's because of the camera angle that you are likely to clip. That car was behind the coins until it was way too late. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Let's try this theory. We've got times 7. If I get this rug, will that go to times 8? Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay, one more then. Why aren't we using the skateboard? Where's the skateboard? Is that now becoming a power-up? Tutorial, where are you? We just got the skateboard. What happens now? Yeah, whoops. There's no combo either. Some of these games will have a combo for like collecting coins continuously or collecting a whole row or set of coins. Like over this car, that would be a set. That would perhaps be a combo. One of the missions could be get a combo of, I don't know, 10. But it doesn't look like this game is using that mechanic. How do we unlock different areas? Like, I wonder if we're gonna have to pay for them, or by doing a different room, do we unlock somewhere else? Which means if we have to do a whole room to unlock somewhere new, we've got a long ways to go. We'll need more than just that rug. Yeah, Sorry for the breakup there. Main recording crashed on me, but I was at this results screen, so I thought I'd get it going again. And just thinking about those blue crystals, I wonder if reviving our character is the only use they have. So, we got a skateboard somewhere. But first things first, decor. If we buy something, does it go times 8? It does. Okay. The more they decorate, the higher the multiplier. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Can't say I can think of a runner that's done anything like that before. Really enjoying that book. Oh, it looks like we can use the blue crystals to redecorate, to change from the default to one of these extra ones. But it says plus 0.3, and I don't know what that means. Because like if I hold down, nothing comes up. In a lot of games where you hold down on an item, it tells you more information. It just says plus 0.3. I have to assume that's the multiplier. But why is that pink and the multiplier on the top left is green? Like the visual language makes me think it's something different, that there's a different multiplier here. Like this pink ribbon, that's what that colour thinks it's associated with. Well, you can see, add wall decor and fix the window. You need a lot of money for that. Skateboard of invincibility. You did it. Start every run with an extra 3 life. Like, we have a whole room here. It's a shame that there's no like ribbon that says I got this equipped, or that I've even unlocked it. Yes, we can see that here, but it doesn't tell us either what the next one is we're going to run for, so I guess we have another run? Oh, we're on the skateboard now, okay. Honestly, it wasn't clear from the text that we would actually be running it. It kind of just felt like we got the skateboard and we've unlocked a feature, rather than we've unlocked the skateboard and we're going to use it. Yeah, we still have yet to meet anyone else. Where's our bestie? Not even a hint about the bestie yet. I say bestie, I genuinely can't remember her name. Like in one of the Bog cartoons, Bestie has a car. Why hasn't she not driven past us yet? That'd be a fun way to unlock her. It'll be like one of the origin stories from the cartoon, from YouTube cartoons, where she drives past us, we're driving past her, and we talk, and in a fraction of a second, we become best friends. They could replicate that here, and I genuinely don't think that's going to happen. Like, incorporate the lore. And that's L-O-R-E, lore. Now, I'm pretty sure that with the skateboard, we can get hit once and it will cost us nothing other than the skateboard itself. So I am aiming for a new high score this run. What happens if we let this one go, do you think? Okay, so yes, we do lose the skateboard and we start running. It kind of resets things a little bit as well. We're not picking up exactly where we were when we hit something. Damn, that bus is quick. Come on, a new high score. Like, I want to keep running to see if this is where we get a new location to race from. Again, that car was in the way of the coins. It's very difficult to see it. Ah, nuts. That vacuum cleaner was not in a obvious place to get it. I made a misjudgment. How many of these we got to do? Well, 7, 11 done. Okay. So there's 4 to go, but it's going to take maybe 4 or 5 runs to earn enough money. Now we could upgrade, but again, I have to assume what's being upgraded is the length of time it stays activated. Because if we upgrade the coin booster, I'm pretty sure that's not going to go +3. Times 3. The logic is that would have to be a longer multiplier. But of course the only way to find out is if I hit 500, does that go ×3 or not? So let's try that. Okay, it stays ×2. So this is just increasing how long it is. No new puzzle piece either. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for this video. The Land of Boggs, Decor Dash? Yeah, I think that's what it is. It feels unfinished. It feels... what's the right word? I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Even the running seems not quite there. I talked about how sometimes the cars are obscured by the coins. Then that seems like a cheap death. It doesn't feel satisfying. You didn't lose because of your lack of skill. You lost because you couldn't see. And that is kind of unfair, unsatisfying. So the running has a slight issue. It's mostly fine, but not perfect. This decor aspect completely... if it said that by obtaining items it increases your multiplier, I missed it. There's been no mention of our bestie, no sight of our bestie, not even Mark. There's not been any other tie-in to this TV show other than this main character, Boggo. Yes, it has her reading books, and we had her earlier drinking the same drink she drinks in the show, but even this tying feels too light. The treasure chest idea, fine. This is what the loot is. And this is what you get from the legend chest. Or mystery box. And the gem box. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. If you've got Decor Dash and have gone further, like if you've gotten the second room, the bedroom, let us know. At least with the living room, we can see that there's going to be a TV and a lamp in the corner. We can see what we're roughly aiming for. And again, oh yes, again. What is the +0.3 for? Wait, that +3 is 1,000 coins. As this +0.3, I should say, is for the 5 blue gems. These are blue gems. We can't even go to the bedroom and have a look. Decor. No, I was hoping that would be something else. Yeah. Honestly, if you're a fan of the TV show, I would recommend downloading it, and that might be it. If you're not a fan of the show, if you're more into runners, I don't think you're going to get anything here that you haven't gotten elsewhere. So unfortunately, I don't think I can recommend Boggo's Decor Dash, especially in its current state. There's certainly something here, but do I trust that they are going to do something with it? They've launched the game in a state where we haven't met any of the other main characters. Do I assume that they're in the game? I don't know. There's been no phone call from our bestie, no video of our bestie, Mark's not walking around, you know, it's well, a game themed around Boggo. The TV show, the YouTube show Boggo, feels very Boggo light, very empty. I'm going to keep it on my phone, I'm going to update it when it gets updated, but I don't see myself coming back to this anytime soon. Which is a shame. I kind of went in expecting a much more polished experience, and I come away feeling, oh, that's it. Again, let me know in the comments your feelings. It's not going to get a top mark for me, it's not going to be Game of the Year, but it was certainly a game. And yes, Game of the Year, apologies, not out this week. Taking a little bit more time to make than I anticipated. But I'll get there, don't you worry. So on to the next iPhone Friday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube, but at Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. So maybe one of the tiers will interest you. But of course, as a small channel, liking, subscribing, even having a comment helps a lot, it really does. But wherever, whenever I see you again, please take care.